Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Cruyff.
Might want to be careful there.
Can he get it through? Now it's Pedri, and it's Nagatomo. That's been cut out, well played. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. Nagatomo. This is a promising build-up. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. He might be in here! And a chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Are in front. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. That is some save from De Gea. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Deftly away. Rui Costa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bale. And that's a good ball. Rijkaard.
How always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Chiellini wins the duel this time. And it's Nagatomo. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nagatomo. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vieira cuts out the pass, aims beyond the defence. And there's the shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely aimed pass. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Can he spark a counter here? That's a lovely, neat pass. We are into overtime. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read. Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Norway are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zanetti. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Norway have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot hinges on this one. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Norway with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Poe couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pedri, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
The attendance for this
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. Oh, what has happened here? Azar. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bergomi. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Bale couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Pedri. Vieira. Azar under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's worked it through. Bale! Oh, he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.